Hi everyone, it's Kim here with The Grateful Adventure, and today we're going to show you how we are going to protect our lettuce garden from the heat. So we already installed these 1/2-inch PVC hoops. So you can see that we just have these nice long lengths of 1/2-inch PVC that loop from one end of the garden to another. We have 4 sections of them. And then running across the top to give it some stability is another section of 1/2-inch PVC pipe with caps on the end because you don't really want bees and things crawling in there. To support the PVC pipes down below, we have a little section of rebar going into the garden that just anchors each one of these, so they're very stable. We get a lot of high wind here. This isn't going to go anywhere. Okay, so this is our lettuce garden, and it's pretty newly planted, so we don't have a lot of lettuce to show you right now, but it's starting to come up. And we also have onions that run around the border. It's just a nice way to grow a lot of onions without taking up a lot of garden space. And you'll see we do have one patch of nice looking lettuce coming up here. The chickens did get to it a little bit, but it's recovering well. And this patch was actually an experimental patch. We planted some lettuce seed in the fall last year just to see if it would come up in the spring and what it would do. And it was a huge success. So I think we will plant the whole garden with seed in the fall next year and have a huge bed of lettuce to pick from next spring. We bought these clips on Amazon, and you can make these as well using 3/4 inch PVC, and you slice a little divot out of it to make it, but we just didn't have time. And so we bought these on Amazon. We can include a link down below, but they just snap right over, which just makes it so easy to cover your hoop garden. So I'm going to show you what we're going to use here. My brother-in-law got married a few years ago, and we had all this extra chenille from this big decoration they had up. So we are using this actually to cover your garden. You can use landscape fabric, but this has worked beautifully. I'm not sure I would recommend going out and buying yardage of chenille to cover your garden, because I'm guessing it costs a lot more, but it might not. So it works really well. We've been using it for years to cover our strawberries, and it keeps the birds and squirrels out of our strawberries, so that's been great. So today we're going to use this to cover our hoop garden. We want to cover our lettuce garden simply because it's already getting hot. We're running a little behind in our gardening this year, and this garden gets a lot of heat and a lot of sunshine. So by covering it and just blocking a little bit of that sunshine, we're hoping to protect it a little bit from getting too much heat and bolting too quickly.
Got these little clips. We just snaps right on the PVC.
One thing I really like about these clips is they have a nice rounded edge. If you're making your own, you're going to have to round off the edge, because otherwise you're going to cut your fabric with the sharp edges on the PVC pipe. This is, I think, the 3rd or 4th season we've used this fabric, and it's held up great. It's done a great job. When you want to get in and harvest, all you have to do is just easily snap these off and fold back your fabric. we can see we're not getting full sun in this garden yet. But if you want to come around, you can see where the area that is getting sun, it's cut a little bit, but you're still getting sunshine in your garden. So one question you might have is, will my garden get enough water from the rain? And the answer is absolutely yes. We have used this to cover our strawberries, and the rain just goes right through it. You might see some running off, but it also just absorbs right through it, and it's done great. Helps you, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching The Grateful Adventure. Don't forget to click subscribe.
And like.